Hi everyone, we are live. Welcome everyone to the Freedom-Preneur Show. Great to have you guys all here. Hopefully you just got a chance to watch the very last video that was from us in Bali, Indonesia. It's a very exciting week we have, or exciting month we have coming up in October. But it's been 1 year exactly that we were just in Bali. Really loud. There's some people on the line that are really, really loud. All right, awesome. I'm going to make sure that I've got my my guests in check. Sometimes you get to, when you have live shows like this, you get a lot of stuff that you got to handle. But anyways, welcome guys to the Freedom-Preneur Show this week. It's YouTube week. We've got a great week going on. By the way, this is the Freedom-Preneur Show. My name is Rhonda Swan. If you haven't watched our shows before, this is where freedompreneurs come to learn and to grow and to leverage the digital economy. Understand, what does it really take to build a business in the digital economy? What is marketing? What do you need to learn when you are trying to build an online business? You know, my family has actually been working online for over 11 years. Crazy, right? Over 11 years working on the internet because I had this crazy idea when I was in corporate that I just never wanted to put a child in daycare, and I wanted to find a way to generate, this is the kicker guys, generate a six-figure income, if not a seven-figure. At the time I had not made seven figures at the time, but I was really looking just to replace my current income, which was about 7 to 10K a month. And I started to really look into different business models, ways that I could do that. And of course, the internet was blowing up at the time. You know, YouTube, Facebook, none of these social media outlets or platforms were even around. And so I really had to start looking into different avenues. And I tapped into Google, started looking at Google AdWords and found a business I could leverage and learning how to market. But I tell you what, there is a lot that goes in to learning how to build an online business. So now that we've been around for 11 years working online, I've learned a few things. I've gained a lot of knowledge. I've gained a lot of incredible insights and also built one of the strongest networks around the world, and including building our brand, which has given us not necessarily a bit of online fame, but if that's what you want to call it, that's what it is, because we truly believe in, even if you don't know how to market, if you put yourself and build a very strong brand, you get yourself in front of your audience consistently, your message is tight and it doesn't sway, you will continue to have followers and people that want to know what you're all about, and then eventually, and I say eventually, buy what you have to offer. See guys, that's the luxury of understanding, bringing people through the, I guess it's really a sales funnel, but it's really through that idea funnel online where someone just gets connected to you. They believe and they trust and they know and they like what you have to offer. And then in return, if you are giving enough value, then they will in return buy what you have to offer. I call it giving the value offer punch, right? Just like my favorite guy, Gary Vee, says, what is it, jab, jab, right hook. It's the same thing. I call it value offer. You give someone so much value online or in your emails, on your blogs, they're willing to buy something that you have. It's because that they see that you have a bit, you've given them so much value, it's worthy of a transaction. That's what I love, why we call money currency. It's just energy. It's just give and take flow of energy. So on the Freedom-Preneur Show, we really talk about that, how to give more value so that people want to give more value or more energy back to you in the terms of currency. So today, this week, guys, we have a very special week. It is YouTube week. None of you guys have been watching. If you've been on my page at all, you know that I have just really been talking a lot about YouTube. If you haven't gone to my page yet, guys, Unstoppable Mama, you can search me on Facebook, but I really talk about a lot about marketing, and namely really about where YouTube is going. You know, so many people want YouTube subscribers, right? When I started in online marketing, I really focused on video. YouTube came out right after I actually started my online business. So for me, I was always looking for a way to bridge the gap between someone finding me online and then knowing who I was enough to actually buy from me. See, doing shows like this, having webinars, Facebook pages, live feeds, it was not available. But what was available is me to shoot a video with my camera and then to use some crazy wonky software. I think it was called Audio Acrobat. If any of you guys have been around for a long time, let me know on our comments below if you know anything about Audio Acrobat or if you started in your online business before all this social media happened. I would just shoot a video and upload it to this software and then get that embed code and pop it on my website. Crazy. Then I learned from my favorite guru, Perry Marshall, how to use Google Ads. And I started researching keywords and how to find the right people to get them to my website just so they could see that video, so that they wanted just to talk to me. Crazy process that we used to run. But that process, guys, is what allowed us to build and generate a massive brand and a connection because people knew who I was. They could feel my energy in my videos. They realized I was a real person. Don't we all want to buy from someone that we know, like, and trust? Well, that's what video did for myself, my family, our business, and our brand, building the Unstoppable Family brand that is known all over the world. Truly, I don't say that just to brag or boast. We've been in countries like Morocco. We've been in countries like Peru, Brazil, where people walk down the streets and go, wow, you are the Unstoppable Family. Now, that didn't happen overnight, and it certainly didn't happen just because I was shooting video. It happened because I learned a few things. I learned how to shoot a video properly. I learned how to keyword it and how to target and find people that were interested in what that video was about. Wow, that sounds like a crazy algorithm, right? But it's actually a science, and when you have videos and you have ways, especially now that we've got YouTube, we have to learn what people want. We have to understand, what is our audience looking for? We have to start thinking like they think. So, for instance, if we have a video that we want to get in front of the world, how do we get in front of the world? We target the right people. Our message connects to them. So the Unstoppable Family's message and our videos was speaking to people that wanted freedom. They wanted never to put their child in daycare, but they wanted to be able to travel and have freedom, generating online residual income, leveraging the digital economy. If you will hear what I'm saying, I'm giving you keywords. Keywords that people are actually searching for on the internet, and boom, they saw our videos. So what would happen? People would look at them, they'd watch them, they'd view them, they'd get some interest. We would send them in a link on the video or in our description, which took them to a sales funnel that allowed them to get into my world. So this is what we're going to talk about today. How to leverage YouTube, how to get inside, get your audience inside of your world. Because that's the objective. We all talk about we want subscribers because we know that more subscribers watch more of our videos. But there is a misconception, I think, that everyone has about subscribers. They think, hey, if I pop up a ton of videos, people are just going to subscribe to my channel. And opposite. In fact, it's true if you put up videos that people will begin to subscribe. But again, you have to remember a few things. And by the way, I've got an incredible expert who's hanging in the wings. I haven't even introduced him yet because I want to kind of get this out here. But I do have someone incredible that's going to really walk you guys through this process. But I want you to think about it. Social media is social. I play in Facebook. When I started in my business, I played in YouTube. We would put up enough videos, and I would interact with videos and channels of other people that were commenting on my videos. Because again, YouTube is its own social media channel. It's its own space, just like Facebook. So if you are leveraging Facebook now and you're interacting, you're talking to your ideal clients, why do you think that they're connecting with you and they're following you or joining you on shows or webinars that you may have to offer? It's because they created a relationship with you. The exact same concept is inside of YouTube. So when we began our business, I was that way. I was putting up videos. I was constantly interacting. I was going to other video channels, talking to them, sharing about our vision, saying, hey, I love your video about travel. You might love our families. So what happened? People on their list was following, and we were getting subscribers. But you know what happened? Our subscribers started to slow down. Why do we think that happened? Well, it's because we started focusing all of our attention on Facebook when Facebook came out. So I want you guys to get this very clear. If you're playing hard on Facebook, but you want subscribers on YouTube, you gotta play as hard in that game. And so what I want to do right now, guys, I'm going to introduce our guest, but I want to kind of go over a few things just to kind of give you guys a bit of background, because I love statistics. I love researching what's going on in the marketplace, what's happening in YouTube, what's happening in Facebook, and how can we give you a bit of a leg up, how to begin playing in that space in YouTube if that's important to you, of getting your videos more views and getting more subscribers on your channel. And I actually invited our guest because we've got a kind of a special thing happening right now. We started this YouTube subscriber challenge, how to get all these subscribers. And there's a big way to do that, and it's helping and using your current social media platform and your followers to start watching more of what you've got and to help leveraging each other. It's kind of called like joint venturing or collaboration. So if you guys will notice on the right-hand side of this video, I have in the very top, it says the 1K subscribers in 7-day challenge. If those of you are sitting here right now, what I want you guys to do, you're going to click onto that. It's going to take you to my Facebook page. At the very top, the pinned post, there's a video of me talking about this challenge. All you need to do is put your YouTube video in the comments. Everyone in that thread is going to start subscribing, linking over and subscribing to each other's channel. I got over 33 new subscribers in 24 hours just by posting up that challenge. So what we're going to do is we're really going to focus on it. We're really going to help each other get organic followers, because what you find out, guys, and subscribers, is that when people go to each other's channel, you're going to see the amount of awesome people that are out there in our space, in our follower space. There's so many incredible people that you can learn from. There was a lot of great information that I found that I was subscribing going, wow, I'm so happy I'm going to get these people's videos, because they're going to teach me a lot about what I need to learn about health, wellness. There's all kinds of great stuff. So make sure that you leverage and collaborate together to help grow your channel. But what I'm going to do is I want to introduce our guest, and then I'm just going to jump on really quick into slides, because there's some great stats that I pulled up. But I feel that I can't waste any more time, because I've got a powerful guy that's here that I've known for quite a long time. We actually call him the original gangster, the OG of our unstoppable tribe, because we started really building a tribe years and years ago of people that we just know, like, and trust. And this is where we began leveraging this platform of online marketing, this digital economy that we all were like, wow, we want to build a new life for ourselves. And the unstoppable tribe was grown and birthed. And I tell you what, when you get great people in your life and in your space that are freedompreneurs, that think like you think, they stick around. We all kind of started developing and growing our own expertise. We all started, building new businesses. But I tell you what, the best ones always stick around, because we're always here to help each other. And that's why you guys watch this show, because you want to be aligned with great people continually that not only are developing, but they're willing to give selflessly of what they've learned to help you build your business. So, Horacio Gallegos, what's happening, OG? How are you?
Hey, Rhonda, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
All right. Doing great. Thank you for the awesome introduction. I want to, I guess I'll share my screen in a little bit, but it's always an honor. And of course, Rhonda was really excited. I guess about 36 hours ago, she says, you know what, I want to teach my group YouTube. And if you know Rhonda, you know that you can't really make any excuses of being too busy to put something together quickly. So not only was I honored and excited to be here, but there's no, you just kind of run out of excuses. You don't even attempt with Rhonda's energy level and dedication. So we just went ahead and said, yes, what do we want to do? And so we put something together for you guys. Hopefully it could provide as much value as we can in the short time that we have together. Just kind of cover, I'm not really, I don't really want to cover too much about the value of YouTube. I think Rhonda's done a great job of that. I think she's pre-framed it. I think this group knows the value of video. I think this group knows the value of building an audience in different formats, and especially in building assets, online assets that are going to be there for years to come. I mean, some of the videos that I have on YouTube, I've only been doing this for about 2.5, 3 years, but everything that's out there is still getting views, is still getting leads. If done properly, if done with intention, even a simple video from an iPhone can last for, gosh, for years and years and years. It could be bringing you leads, bringing you exposure, and it's completely hands off. So my attempt today is to really not just focus on explaining that to you. I think you know that, but really, Ron asked me to focus on the keywords today, on keyword research and just kind of a general kind of life cycle and lead cycle, or an overview of the YouTube sales funnel, if you will, lead and sales funnel. And we'll get into the keyword research, kind of open it up for Q&A. And does that sound right, Rhonda?
Yeah, I'm so glad that you jumped right into it, because we definitely don't want to waste anyone's time. And I'm so happy that you are here. You're like awesome. I was like, okay, Horacio, okay, listen, it's YouTube week. This is what can we do? We just got out of the Media in the City event. All right, everyone just knows. I just go for it. And like last night, by the way, everyone's asking, Rhonda, are you going to teach us how to utilize and stream again using our ClickFunnels live pages? Because guess what happened? YouTube made some changes, or actually Google Plus made some changes. YouTube absorbed the Hangouts, and everyone went, what are we going to do? Including me. I was up until like midnight last night, which was like noon for Horacio. He's like, oh, how are we doing over there? I'm like, dude, I don't know. There's so much stuff going on right now. I got to figure this out. But there are some special things that are happening, and I wanted everyone to know before we start, because they are asking, is yes, there's been some adjustments. YouTube wants to compete in the live stream world. But what they've done is they've taken away Hangouts on Air, and they've replaced it with YouTube live streaming. Now, there are ways that you're going to be able to use the live streaming feature and use them on your ClickFunnels, which we all do, which is this is a show. But there are some things that we've been able to figure out that we're going to still be able to maintain the integrity of how we've always been running our shows. I will do a special little video clip for you guys to show you exactly how to do it, because there's a couple options. But I do appreciate Horacio's time, and it's true. I said, look, you know, he knows how dedicated I am to my people, and we just got out of the Media in the City event where we took 13 women, they're the entrepreneur women, literally digested and dug inside of their brands, developed their brands in a bigger way, and then put them on their own television series called Brand It. And this is now going to be an ongoing TV series. Myself and my partner Bonnie Bruder are producers of this show. And all of you, this last couple weeks, people started to see our shows being released. They've been going on Facebook. They've been produced and being sent out through the Bon Bon Network. But what we decided to do is get more exposure using YouTube. And we wanted to show not only our ladies, but of course our full Freedom-Preneur tribe, how to really leverage it, how to keyword these videos appropriately and properly, because all of our ladies, starting Monday, Horacio, are going to have their own individual episodes, are going to be shared all over the network, over 150 million viewers, you know, through cable access and through distribution, we'll be seeing these shows. But we wanted these ladies to be able to really leverage heavily YouTube and Facebook, right? How to get their shows in front of their current audience, not just the network's audience, but their audience. So this is why I went, oh gosh, I gotta call my favorite guy, the one that I would trust over anyone else to get out of here, because Horacio, you've been working with small businesses, is an expert in SEO and YouTube, and helping people get ranked, how to find their keywords appropriately, because you actually do have a service that you offer to small businesses. But we're going to teach you guys today how to do it yourself, and at the end of the call, we are going to be able to show you and give you some opportunities to work deeper or more one-on-one with Horacio, because I know we all can learn, and you all should learn how to do it. And I want you to start right away, but there's others that just say, I don't want to learn it, I want some help, and Horacio and myself are going to show you guys how we can do that at the end of the call. So do not miss out by the end of the call. I've got some freebies I'm giving away as well, and we also have something really cool to help you guys learn even deeper. So Horacio, why don't we just get into it? I know we're using as an example the Media and the City panel interviews. You're going on my channel, and you did this literally, this is less than 24 hours. I want everyone to get this, right?
Yeah. This is actually less, it could have been 24 hours, but Rhonda and I were on a weird schedule. So I wake up at 5, and I usually go to bed at 10, but I was stretching it to like 10:30 so I could catch Rhonda when she would wake up. And we were catching ourselves a little bit, maybe an hour or two in the morning and in the evening to do it. But Rhonda changed her password for YouTube 12 days ago. So right when I was going to dig into it this morning, Rhonda had just fallen asleep. So we adjusted. We still made it happen. But wanted to, first of all, I just want to quickly tell you that, I mean, I know a lot of the people here have already done video. It's just going to take practice. You don't have to really be concerned with being high quality. As Rhonda always says, know, like, and trust comes with authenticity, being yourself, doing short videos, starting with short videos, formatting correctly. We're not going to do that in this call precisely, but it really is a very simple system that you can follow. And you can be, after shooting 10 videos, you can really get to a level that you couldn't even imagine after days or weeks, right? You're not going to be a master, but you're sure going to be better than 80% of the people out there. So I just want to pre-frame that. For some people that are saying right now, that's not for me, I'm not good on video, I'm not good on camera. Okay, but next week you can be. Next week can be pretty decent, right? And you can be really good in about 90 days or maybe even less. So let's just start with that. That way everybody can start with a mindset that you can do this, that you can be good at this, and you can actually be out there creating subscribers and leads very shortly. Okay, so I'm going to dig into it. I'm going to start with, here's what I'm going to cover today. And again, Rhonda, as we go through this, oh, whoops, I got a screen share. 1 second.
Yeah, no worries. Okay, so this is really great. So everyone, I want to kind of give you a little instruction on the page. If you're new to our show, what you have to do is you have to reload this page. The video will totally reload for you, so that way you can get updates. Reload the page, and what happens sometimes, the comments, I don't know why it's working this way, but we're working on these features, is if you want to leave comments below, you have to sort down and go to, and just type in your comments. I'll be able to go through those, and I'm seeing there's lots of people here. Christine's here, Patty's here, Todd Dye. We've got lots of people here. Rita, what's happening? Starwin's here. We've got Margaret's here from Perth. So a lot of people are starting to join us. Feel free, everyone, to share this video. Take a little snapshot if you want, and just say we're live. Use live.freedom-preneurshow.com. That's going to allow someone to come here. This is all pure value-based. We want to make sure that if you have people that care about this information, that you're able to share with them as well. So, all right. So, Horacio, I'm starting to see your slides going down. And remember, if there's questions that come up, we are going to take Q&A, but it's going to have to be done below under Q&A in the question box. So make sure you ask them down there. We'll have our staff watching it and making sure that we see those questions that you guys may have. And if we might have an opportunity for someone very special that knows they need some help inside of their account to give you this host login link to have you join us on the show so we can look at your videos. So there you go. That's another thought for sticking around to the end. All right, big guy, you ready to rock and roll?
Yeah, Rhonda, you just gave me a great idea. Can I share on Snapchat real quick? Can you give me that?
Yep.
Hold on 1 second. Okay, Rhonda, what's the URL, please?
It's live.freedompreneurshow.com. That's our live show page. Right? I'll post it in the comments here below for all of you guys. For Horacio, I'll give it to you. Yeah, this is really fun to do, guys. It really is. It's the best way for you to get, especially a lot of action. People love content. They love when you're helpful and you're willing to give them stuff. So this is all pure value. You will then become a value-based sharer, if you will. That's what I love these shows for. I started doing these shows 11 years ago, and I tell you what, it's done nothing but given me some of the best, not only connections, but another way for me to build my value base, where people are like, wow, every week she does a Freedom-Preneur Show, and I might talk about random stuff, but when there's something that people need, they know they can rely on me because I will always be here. That's another great hint for you guys for how to build your following, how to let your list know that they can know, like, and trust you because you're always there for them. So, Horacio, let me know if you're ready to rock.
All right, I'm gonna do a 10-second post here.
Great.
Join me right now on, I just left the URL. Join me here with my mentor, Rhonda Swan. I am training on YouTube. 1 second.
Nice Snapchatting. We all love the Snapchat. I don't know. I kind of let Instagram chat stories take over a little bit. It's been.
I'm going to show you in this training how to rank any keyword, any niche, guaranteed in the top 5 positions. Join me right now. Okay. Thank you, Rhonda. Okay. So let me get into it, and please let me know if I'm taking too long in a certain section you want to move through. But what I want to cover today is quickly The why video I'm going to skip. Ranking and results. I'm going to show you some quick results just so you can see that this actually works in a variety of niches. I know there's people here working in different niches. I'm going to briefly cover the YouTube life cycle, how we go from views to leads to sales, how to do keyword research, our strategy, and the actual demo of how I do it, how I clean up my spreadsheet, and how I either do a short-term like 5 or 10 video plan or a long-term 90-day plan. So then I don't have to think about it when I want to do videos. I can just check them off the list. And then I'm going to show you, briefly cover some on-page SEO, some basic video optimization. We're not going to have a lot of time for that, but just I want you to see how we go from a keyword to uploading a video to then ranking it. Okay? So here's some quick results. I want to show you just in the different niches. Oh, let me run this presentation. Start slideshow here.
I love the sound.
Can you see my slideshow?
Yeah, I can hear you now. That always means like technical difficulties. We all have them, so just total transparency. Everyone has issues. That's great.
Great. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to show you just in some local businesses some rankings that we got. This is one of my custom jewelry clients, high-end $10,000 and up pieces. These are some of his terms. Austin jewelry designer here in the city of Austin where I live. Where for his #1 term, ranked number 3, 4, 5, 9, 14, and 15. He only has 10 videos on his channel, and we have obviously we were able to rank these. Fairly competitive niche. One of my other clients, Austin Corporate Catering, we're #1 in the city. We're also number 3 and number 4 in Google. For medical weight loss, I have a medical weight loss spa. I know this is random. I want to show you just kind of the variety of things that rank and that work. Affiliate products. There's me promoting a business opportunity that I used to be in. This is not there anymore, but it was number 4. Personal development niche. I know there's people here that either work in personal development niche as their own product or at least practice it. Some of these links are broken now because I'm transferring them to another program. Best vision board app, #1 position. How to change your paradigm. This actually led to digital product, number 3. How to visualize effectively. How to make a vision board online, number 4. Lifestyle product, I just used the one and only Unstoppable Family. Long-term family travel, ranked #1. And traveling long-term with kids, ranked #2. Consulting services, I'm sorry, you know you're gonna have to hear a shameless plug. And the reason I show this is because this is a niche that is obviously competitive because I'm competing with other people that get paid to do what I get paid to do, right? Which is rank videos and rank websites. Austin SEO agency, I'm #1, number 3, and number 6. Austin SEO firm, I'm #1 and number 5 and number 6. Austin SEO expert, #2. Austin, Texas SEO, #1. There's a bunch of others, but I'm not going to bore you. So I just want to show you this works. What I'm going to show you today, I'm not going to hold anything back. There's no other secrets. Sure, there's more details, there's more strategy, but in reality, what I'm going to show you today is exactly how I conduct my keyword research and how I go from that into how do I title my video, how do I get my tags, how do I write my descriptions, okay? So, Rhonda, can you still hear me? Am I coming through clearly?
Yeah, you sound great. It's really, I like this because this is going to help people. I know the most important, especially my media in the city ladies. They're really going, okay, I'm going to have my show coming up. I really need to know, what do I put in the, the headline? What do I put in the title? And then how do I select these keywords? So this is going to be vital. All of you that are having videos, I was saying this yesterday in a video, Horacio, that so many people shoot a video and then go, oh, so now I got to figure out how to keyword it. Well, it's typically reverse. You want to find the keywords that you want to shoot videos for so you can target it. But for specific videos like our media and the city women, these are already very targeted. They now can, pick the keywords that their audience will be looking for, and this will allow these videos to show up. So we really want to make sure that you guys get the real specifics on how to find these right keywords that people are searching for. And again, views are great and so are subscribers, but it's not always the amount of views that you're getting to get clients, right? There's always objectives that we have for certain videos. Is it the objective that you find the right people that want to buy from you? Well, you may be fishing in a very tight keyword niche space. You can still get #1 ranking, but no, let's say you have 50 or 100 or maybe 1,000 people that are just in that niche space. They're searching for those keywords. That's a lot of clients. So we're starting to switch our mindset from very targeted keywords where people are actually wanting what you have so that they're clicking and they're buying or they're connecting with you, opposed to just getting mass amounts of views, which in the long term will generate more views because more people are starting to search for those keywords. But this is a strategy that's going to help you get in front of the right people. Is that making sense, Horacio?
Absolutely, absolutely. I totally agree, Rhonda. And just to follow up on that point, everybody's going to have a different goal, right? Rhonda and just her different organizations and different and Brian's too, the surfer pages, and now Rhonda's work with the Branded series and Unstoppable Mama and Unstoppable Family. She has different audiences, right? Even though a lot of them overlap. Some of them, she may be at a point where she's generating so many leads that she just wants to build her brand, right? She's just using that. So maybe she's going to have more of a, I want to get more subscriber strategy. Some people, and I'll put myself in this category. For me, primarily, my goal usually with YouTube is to capture their interest, get that know, like, and trust factor, because the subconscious mind cannot tell the difference. Research has shown between a video and actually meeting a person face to face. There's something, the connection, even though you're not touching the person, it's very, very similar. So my goal with YouTube is to create that connection and then get them off YouTube and capture their email. That's my goal. Everybody here is going to have a different goal. Maybe you have a blend of these things, right? So your calls to action, we're not going to get too detailed into that, but your calls to action, which is, there's a format, and at the end there's always a call to action. It may be, hey, don't forget to subscribe, or don't forget to visit me here, and I'm going to give you this free gift for you to give me your email, and then I'm going to either give you an offer immediately or just build more rapport with you via email, and then send you other stuff, or ask you to connect with me on Facebook, or ask you to follow me on Snapchat. Or, one video, it's pure value, and in those value videos, maybe I don't ask for anything, right? We have a strategy. For me, most of the time, my strategy has been to capture their email address and give them an offer at some point, okay? So I'm going to cover with you right now, and this the YouTube, the life cycle as it pertains more to capturing leads, but you can adjust it slightly to whatever your goal is in your call to action. So the first thing we do, which we'll cover in a few slides later, is determine what the keyword that we want to capture, what kind of traffic we want to capture for those keywords. We list them out, then we create the video, right? Person clicks on the video, and we go through, we introduce, say, hey, you're probably here because you're looking for this. This is, I maybe established that connection, right? I used to have this situation, or I couldn't figure it out, and now I have, and now I present to you the solution. Or my clients tell me all the time that they have this issue. We solved the problem for them. Now I'd like to present you with a solution. Check it out. And then you send them to a capture page, right, where you provide a lead magnet, where you're offering something in exchange for the email. I think we're all used to that, whether it's an ebook, PDF, an infograph, another video training series, a free membership site, whatever it is that you can provide to solve their problem. My goal is usually to get them off of YouTube, even though I love YouTube. I want to get them out of there because I don't want them with an ADD society to click on anything on the right-hand side of suggested videos. But by the way, in more advanced class, I'm going to show you how to hack the actual. Maybe even if we have time, I'll get into how we can hack the suggested searches on the right-hand side. So every suggested video is also one of yours. That's, if we have time, we'll get into that. But most of the time, people are going to get distracted with other stuff. Somebody's going to have a cooler thumbnail, or something that has nothing to do with a woman in a bikini, but they'll put a woman with a bikini and somebody will click on it and they'll forget about you, or a man or whatever. I mean, I'm seeing the thumbnails that are out there, and it's ridiculous how people are trying to get your attention away from what you're offering. So my strategy: get them out of YouTube. Once we capture their email, you can see there I've got some email subscribers here for this list. And this is a skill. This is something that I learned from Rhonda in 2013, is to always send them to a bridge video, right? We always want to send them to a bridge video. First of all, thanking them for subscribing. Instead of sending them straight to an offer or thanks for subscribing, you'll hear from us shortly. Let's think about this. It's called congruence, right? Congruence of message and congruence of format. They came in through YouTube because they like video. And now that they subscribed, what do they probably want? What are they probably comfortable with? Staying in that video format instead of sending them to text. So we provide that bridge video and continue growing that connection with that person, right? Hey, thanks for subscribing. I appreciate it. I know, your free gift is on the way, but I just want to let you know, I'll be sent, maybe you pre-frame them. I'll be sending you a couple of other emails. They're going to be just pure value, something that can help you with X, Y, Z. Check them out. If there's anything I could do for you, let me know. So you're pre-framing them to open your emails. You're pre-framing them to letting them know that what they're going to receive from you is value. So this is the way I like to do. Some people send them straight to an offer. I always like to do just a really possibly a soft close if it's a free trial offer or a tripwire offer of some sort, business opportunity, online marketing kind of thing, where you can say, hey, you know what, your gift is in the mail, but if you want to check out this free trial offer, go check it out. Which is why I have that two options there. As you continue in that picture, you see that I could either send them to that offer, or I can just say thank you and I'll talk to you soon, and then I'll market to them via email. Continue that day 1, day 2, day 3, whatever your format is, and then sell them on the back end, right? And then we just continue, rinse and recycle. We continue optimizing that. We test bridge pages, we test different capture pages and things like that. But that in general is how we turn a view into a sale. Is that all making sense? And am I still?
Yeah, no, absolutely. It's very important for everyone to get that, because obviously, we want to make sure we do all this stuff, guys, because we want to give value. But in value, again, remember we talk about this currency. It's about you gave someone enough value, and now in return, we want to bring them through our life cycle for them to either buy something from us, subscribe, follow us, want to work with us more. So this process, Horacio, I still teach this to all of my students when they're building a brand, whether even if they're having someone go to their blog, if they're opting in for, let's say, that tripwire, that ebook giveaway. It's thanks so much, guys. I'm so glad that you subscribed to my blog. Download my book below. I'm really excited. This is what you're going to get from me. It's that congruency of message, and this is something that everyone needs to get. Even if you've never been in the online space before, I've been working with a lot of my new women in our Media in the City program, and they've got their coaches. They've got a lot of great programs. But remember, we've got to keep people understanding that the funnel you brought them through is still you there. It's not you trying to sell them. It's them knowing that you're confirming what they're doing, and creating these type of videos, and that connection will reinsure why they clicked on your videos the first time and why they subscribed, so that keeps them coming back to your videos when you post up a new video. This process it's a detailed process, but it's extremely important and vital for everyone to understand that. It's going to allow you to be, like we always say, that USP, not the strategic positioning or proposition. I call it the sexy positioning, right? The unstoppable sexy positioning. How do we be different? We are different because we create and bring them through our funnel and keep them connected to us. So good stuff, Horacio. Keep rocking, babe.
Great. All right. So let's. I consider the most important thing is keyword selection. That's why Rhonda wanted to cover this today, because everything is, if you have a good base of keywords. First of all, just like anything, when you set an intention, you're going to be more effective. You know you're wasting time. You know what you need to say. And I find that when you have a good keyword selection strategy, that you tend to be on point more in your videos, even if you didn't rehearse. You tend to get it on the first take, at least to where it's decent, if you know what you're going to say, versus, hey, I'm going to talk about it in general. I'm going to talk about, you know, making money online or something. I keep using that example because it's the most common. I know a lot of people here are not in that niche, but that's too general, right? That's not going to help you capture the person so they can keep watching the video. So this is going to be the most important, and I'll explain to you how we go from hey, this is my product to here's my list of keywords. So the first suggestion that I have is that you should focus on not on your brand, not on the way you word the way your elevator pitch comes out, but on what solution your product or service offers the public, right? And we're going to use a keyword planner to then refine it. But look, especially if your brand is not known, if people aren't searching for you by your name, by your brand name, by your personal name, is to really just focus on solving that problem. And then once you're capturing them either through subscribers or through email subscribers, then you start to introduce your brand and what you do, and maybe even tell them what they didn't even know. That, you know, sometimes you have to point out an issue that they didn't even know they had, or an efficiency that you can bring to their business or to their personal life, right? An improved efficiency. But we start with solving their problems from a very long tail keyword, and then we start to get more broad. I'll explain to you in a second. So long tail and broad keywords. Obviously, the more broad keywords are, the harder they are to rank, and also maybe not quite as targeted, and you may have actually a harder time keeping people watching the video. So it's going to be tempting as you get better and better at this to try to rank for keywords with higher volume, but it's a delicate balance between finding. Yeah, it's great to have a broad keyword that can close, but make sure you don't go too broad, because then you're going to waste a lot of traffic that really maybe wasn't looking for you. So kind of a mid-range. We're going to work up to maybe a couple of thousand keyword volume per month, but we're going to start with things in the hundreds, and I'll go into that in a second. Okay, and also we want to start long tail, really start to rank that. And just with more traffic and more views, you're going to start to rank for broader keywords by itself. I mean, you need to change the name. You don't need to go and change the description. As long as you're serving your audience and they're getting views and commenting and staying through the very end, that's why you want to make your video short, because the longer people stay till the end, the more SEO juice YouTube gives you. If you're bouncing, the term is bouncing, if you're closing the video or switching halfway through, it's going to send a signal to YouTube and to Google saying, wait a minute, this person searched for this term, they found this video, and then they clicked away, meaning it wasn't relevant. And it's all about relevance. Google's a machine. It's a robot. They don't understand, oh, you know, they heard enough. No, they think you came in, didn't work, you left. That's bad. That's bad for SEO, website SEO, and video SEO. Okay, an example, and this is just some very basic examples of broad versus long tail. Broad is video SEO, just that as a keyword. Long tail is video SEO best practices, or how can I make money with video SEO? You see, they could be after the exact same thing, but you're going to be able to rank it a lot easier. Video SEO probably has 10,000 monthly searches. How to make money with video SEO probably has 300. Obviously a lot easier and a lot more targeted. Another broad one, Dallas AC repair. Long tail is 24-hour emergency Dallas AC repair. Probably has a couple of hundred, but I'll tell you what, whoever gets that click is going to get that call, especially if it's an emergency, right? They're not going to keep click. They're going to go straight through. Okay, so keyword selection process. Just kind of cover here on this slide broadly what my process, and then I'll actually show you my spreadsheet and how I go about it. I haven't even completed the process, because if I do, I'm not going to be able to show you exactly to where you can do it. So I actually left it half done so you could see that. Does that work, Rhonda? Would you like me to do that?
Take them directly in, right? Because I know everyone's just eager. They're like, oh, I love listening to this, but if we actually are doing it while we're doing it, they can follow along. So we're going to go into the accounts, right? Yeah. Awesome.
Absolutely. So I actually did it, and then I put that spreadsheet aside with the one that was done, and then I did one that's half done to show you guys what it looks like. Okay. So ideally, I will always start with 100 to 1,000 monthly searches in the volume. We're going to see that in the keyword planner. Once you're a little more experienced, I would go for the 1,000 to 10,000 monthly searches. Now, the keyword tool actually recently did a change. It used to give you an exact volume, and now it'll just give you a range, and the ranges are exactly as I have them listed here, 100 to 1,000.
Really important for you guys to write down. These are notes that are very vital. I tell you what, Horacio, you know how many people have asked me, oh, wait, I searched for this keyword. It's got like, 300,000 volume. Like, okay, did you remember what we said? The reason why? Under that type of volume is because that's very tight niche. We've got if you're using keywords that everyone's searching for, guess what? You're going to be drowning out. This is why we're really giving you strategies, not just, let's just go general. This is how you really do search keywords. They're going to find, think about it, 100 to 10,000 people. That many people are looking at your stuff. I know everyone wants views, and they're so excited about views. We're showing you strategies how to find your ideal client so that in return can create customers for you. This is a difference. I want everyone to get that because this is so important when everyone's thinking of, I need more business, I need more leads. This is how you find them. Yes, it's luxurious to have tons and thousands of subscribers and views. It is luxurious, but there's a lot more that goes into getting those views, and a lot of times it comes down to PPC and really getting in front of more people. Our objective is to help you get the right people in front of your videos so they want more of you. Got it? All right.
Perfect. Well said, Rhonda. Thank you. So step one, like I said in my previous slides, we want to identify the solution that the product or service brings. And the best way that we can do this, and I actually did this with Rhonda, she can vouch for this, when we talked about 12 hours ago when she said, hey, instead of showing them all your screenshots, how about you actually do something brand new so they can, see that something can work on the spot. I'm like, okay. So I asked her, what is the elevator pitch for the branded series? I watched the videos. I saw you guys having a pretty good time in New York. I never got the invitation from Rhonda. I was kind of sad about it, but I've watched all the videos, and I was trying to figure out what would the public ask for? Like, what is the solution? If you told me your elevator pitch, a 10-second elevator pitch, how would you translate that into how the public would ask for that? Let me give you an example. For my services, my SEO agency, most people don't say what is the best. Some people don't even know how to say SEO or search engine optimization. They don't really get it. What they do is they may ask, how do I rank on Google? How do I rank my YouTube videos quickly? Right? That's kind of what I hear. Oh, you do YouTube? How do I do that? Like, if I talk to people on the street, listen to that. Put yourself in a consumer mindset. Get yourself out of the world that you are so entrenched in, because sometimes we get so passionate about what we do that we think everybody else speaks our lingo, right? And that expresses ourselves the way we express ourselves with that level of passion. And it's really not the case. Like I have friends that are in the teeth whitening niche, and they're marketing towards people that are whitening their teeth with like strawberries and natural solutions, and then they slowly bring them into this, this prescription thing to whiten your teeth. So we have to think about what they're searching for initially, and we also try to blend it with, if your niche allows for that, a keyword that is more of a buyer keyword. So instead of saying, what is SEO? I want to say, how do I rank my YouTube videos quickly? That's a little more urgent, right? That's a little more like, I know what I want. I just don't know really how to describe it, but this is what I want. Another one, what is the new Penguin Google update, right? I actually have a mobile update video on my SEO channel, and then I bring them in there, and then I obviously say, hey, if you want a free analysis, go to my website and I'll give you a free a strategy session. So this is how you bring them into your world, is by providing that value. How do I know if my Google site is mobile compliant? You know, they go in there, and once I finish it, I say, hey, put in, you know, go to my website, put in URL, and I'll let you know for free if your site is mobile compliant. So you can do that. You adjust that to your business, see how you can provide that value. For branded, and this is what, you know, after going back and forth with Rhonda a few times, I said, okay, would you say these are the questions that the public would ask, that this show, that this brand could provide the solution for? Is how do I brand my business? Stories of successful women and female entrepreneurs. So let me go back here for a second. So in the case of branded, I went not just for solutions, but also maybe some motivations. Maybe what motivation could that show bring? Could that content bring, where I could bring them into my world? And maybe even some broader audience keywords like business coach for women, branding coach for women entrepreneurs, business marketing coach for women entrepreneurs. Now, these are really, really long tail keywords. I mean, these have about 100 searches a month. But what if you get 10 videos at 100 searches a month, or 20 videos? Or what if, with the right keywords and the tagging and their descriptions and cross promoting videos between one another, you start ranking for other of the broader terms? And that's right now, when you saw what I showed you with my SEO rankings, a lot of those keywords, I mean, a lot of those videos are ranking because I have cross-referenced them, and I'll show you how to do that later. So because
this is really difficult for them to understand, though, Horacio, because this part here, I know specifically a lot of my audience today is the media and the city ladies who are having their shows come up. So they need to start thinking this way. Get into the psychology of your audience, your specific stories coming up. We're talking now in generalities of branding. You know, how to get my brand in front of more people. You know, how to, you know, offer, how to get your story, how to, you know, expose more, you know, women entrepreneurs that want more exposure. Like we're looking in ways that what we do as branded can identify and find more of these ladies that were at the event, right? So I want all of you to start thinking in ways of your personal story, not about branded, about your personal story and your business that you're offering, because that video that you're going to keyword is going to get them to learn about you, but also how you can help solve their problems. So this is just, I want to just reiterate this consistently so everyone is starting to apply what you're sharing, Horacio, today to their business.
Absolutely. That's great.
Thank you for this.
Okay, so let me, I'm going to give you a quick demo. Go as fast as I can. If my computer slows down, I'll do my best here. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to go into the keyword planner, and I'll go into it live in a second. And we're going to enter the keyword that we think is close to what we think we like. For this one, I put marketing coach for women. Okay, and let me show you what it's gonna look like. I'm going to go to my Excel spread. I'm sorry, to my keyword planner. Second.
So to anyone, let's share with everyone. Google has a keyword planner. It's still free, right? I know they were having us. It is.
So I'm going to show you everything how to find it. So just put Google keyword planner, and then click on it. Sign in. So you need a Google or Gmail account. See, this is. I want to do it live, but here's the.
Yeah, this is translating. Okay, you're good.
So click on Get Search Volume Data and Trends.
So Google Keyword Planner, Get Search Volume. See, this is very new to some people,
yeah,
so they're gonna.
Okay, so then I put in marketing coach for women, just what I thought of, and get search volume.
Okay, so a lot of these people are brand new to this, so they're going to want to start playing around with it. So keyword planner, we go to get search volume, and then the keywords that you thought about, you're going to enter into the search volume and trends, or entering your keywords.
Marketing coach.
And just get ideas.
Okay, so you're going to see here, first it's going to tell me the volume of the actual term that I search for, which is, this one says 0, right? Now, don't trust Google all the time. Let's be very clear about this. This Google AdWords, this tool is for you to spend money on Google, okay? They don't want you to get anything for free. Google doesn't want you to get anything for free. Facebook doesn't want anything for free. We're basically, every SEO and video SEO is essentially hacking Google's paid advertising platform so you could get free exposure. So that's what we're doing here. So sometimes when this tool says 0, it's probably 50 to 100. This is been taught to me by my coaches, SEO coaches that are, I mean, guys have been doing it since Google existed and make hundreds of thousands of dollars a month doing this, and they know what they're doing. And so I'm telling you, the volume is there. So don't think there's nothing there, but I just want you to know that. So, but we look at this one, at this term that we search for. But then at the bottom, we see all these ideas that are close, that are relevant. So there's a lot, right? There's a lot. There's 2 ways of selecting your first few keywords to work on. The first way is just to say, oh, look, here's 5 ideas for me. Business coach for women, has this amount of terms. This is enough. I'm good. And then, because you only want to do 5 videos, you copy and paste it, and then you've selected your keywords. But chances are, if you want to play on YouTube, you want more of a strategic plan. You want to have a 90-day run, right? Or you want to have a 100-video plan so you don't have to think about it, right? You got your phone, you're out, you get an idea, boom. You know, you just tag it to the closest keyword to that idea that you have at the moment. So let's pretend you want to go bigger. So what we're going to do is we're going to hit this download button, right? And it's going to download this list for us. Okay? It's going to give us this option. What we want to do is we want to file format Excel CSV. We're going to hit download. We're going to hit save file. And it's going to go right here. Okay? Then whatever, if you're using a PC, I think it's similar. You're going to click on it. It's going to open up. I'm not going to click on it because I already did it, but you're going to click on it. It's going to open up exactly like this. That's what it's going to look like. It's a little messy, right? But not to worry, we'll fix it soon. That's what it's going to look like. And I actually went back to the keyword tool. I put in a different term. I think it was women's success stories. I did the same thing. I downloaded, and then I put it in here. I copied and pasted into this. So now I've got them on 2 sheets within the same spreadsheet, right? That's when you really want to have hundreds of keywords. Now I want to clean it up a bit. So what do? So this is basically, I just copied and pasted. So don't worry, this and this is exactly the same. So I just highlighted these columns, but it's exactly the same. I literally went like this, copy, went here, pasted. Then what I did is said, what columns do I not need? The only 2 columns that you need are your keyword, which is B, and your average monthly searches. That's it. That's all you need. So I highlighted these yellow so you know that we don't need them. So here's what I do. I delete this column, I delete this column, and I delete this column. And I got this. That's all I need. So you can either, usually it sorts it automatically by relevance, what Google thinks is more relevant. But you may want to sort it by volume. So what you do is you highlight the whole thing, you hit data, sort, you say my list has headers because I've got a header column. Sort by, I want it to sort by column B, right? Which is sort by values, yes, which is by size, right? Then I want to sort by average monthly searches. And hold on a second. Yeah, by values. Oh, that's it. So now, let me bold this a little bit. Make it a little bigger. Oops. For me to read it easily. You can do whatever you want just to clean it up a bit. So now I've got my keywords and I've got them sorted by volume, starting from the lowest to the highest. You may want to, like, if you were doing, like, just say I want to spend a bunch of money on and go high level on SEO and capture a lot of this traffic. Well, you may want the big ones, right? 1,000 to 10,000. But chances are, most businesses, we want to start maybe at this level, or maybe I actually like to start at this level. Like I said, the 100 to 1,000 right here. That's my sweet spot.
This is really, I want everyone to hear this, Horacio, because what he's giving you right now, I know everyone's like, I want to know how to keyword my video. Okay, we're giving you a strategy, a very long-term strategy. Everyone wants strategies. So we say, okay, you gave me all these ideas, but how do you get a strategy of how to leverage YouTube and gain more clients, gain more views, gain more subscribers? This is how you do it. This is going to now set you up with a plan. I always talk with everyone about creating your branded plan, right? If you're one of my clients, we always say, okay, let's see, when are you producing your shows? When are you having webinars? When are you doing this? Let's plan it out. And we take each week, we plan out themes. We plan out what our activities are. If you are going to play on video, this is your strategic plan to give you what do I do each week, each month to gain subscribers, to gain views, and to build a YouTube channel. Horacio, this is stuff that people overlook, that they don't do because it takes a bit of time. But look at this. Right now, I have over 200 right now ideas and keywords. If I want to begin building these keywords to help build my playlist in my channel, which is Business Branding Coach for Women, look what I'm going to do. We just have all this research. This is going to stay printed or in my Rolodex inside of my computer that I'm like, okay, this month or this week I'm focusing on video. I have a guy come in Friday to film me. Guess what I'm doing? I'm probably going to take 10 of these keywords and film very short videos that I can put on my YouTube channel so people can start searching for these videos. What happens? I get more branding clients. I get more people that need branding makeovers. They need a branding coach, a women's success coach. See how this is working? I want everyone to get this. Horacio, this is vital stuff that not everyone sees or understands. They just want to give me the instant information of what do I put in my keyword section of my video. This, ladies and gentlemen, is going to build your strategy and build your business for long term. All right? Awesome.
That's absolutely right. And let me show you a little trick too. I'm actually going to undo a few things before I sorted to the way I started. So I started actually before I sorted. Okay, you see that's how I started, right? Like I said, Google sorts it by what they think is relevant, right? Sometimes when I have, because this cell has 204 keywords, I said, you know what? Chances are I'm going to do 100 videos, but not more. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the second 100 and just delete them. It's just too many. It's too overwhelming. Because Google is telling me that it's sorted by relevance and how close it is to the keyword. So I'm just going to delete these first, right? So now I got half a list because it's sorted by relevance. And now I'm going to do my sort. Yeah, this is not very sexy, but I'm telling you, this is really, really, really powerful. I'm going to show you what I do in a second. Oh, values.
Yeah, it is, and I want everyone just to really get that, because just these couple steps, you take a moment to do just this, you've got a month at least worth of 2 months, 3 months worth of strategies of not thinking, not just going out and saying, I'm going to do a video today, which, remember, Facebook Live, I love it. Do Facebook Live, it keeps your audience engaged. But if we're doing this for long-term building strategy on YouTube, do this and know each month, all right, I got 5 of these, or 5 a week, or 1 a week, whatever you choose. You know the keywords that people are looking for that are related to what you do. So now all you do is like, hey, are you looking for a woman entrepreneur coach? Are you looking for a business coach for women? This is what I do. Blah, blah, blah. Boom, get them to your sales pages. This is the kind of stuff that helps you build your lead count and build your following. So, all right, keep going, Horacio.
Absolutely. I mean, let me just quickly, let me just show you how powerful. I mean, this is what I use every time I go into a sales call, because I basically turn this into in my proposals. So keyword, volume, and then I give them some hypothetical conversion numbers. Boom, and then this will turn into that. And then your customer value is 5,000. If I get you 1.39 new customers by capturing a certain amount of percentage, this is your potential revenue. And I basically just send it like that. And then by the time I tell them their total new potential monthly revenue, and they start salivating, because they know that people are searching for this. People are doing so. If you're in some sort of agency business of any kind, you can also use this to show them, look, here's what the marketplace is asking for. You should give them to them. You should change this. I can consult with you. I can help you rebrand yourself, your company, to adjust to what the marketplace is asking for, not what you think they need. So there's a lot of reasons for that. It really connects you to what actually is happening, and not just what you as a business owner think that the market needs, right? This is market intel at its finest, and actually the psychology of what people are asking for. And search marketing is so powerful, because you get people when they want something, not when you think they want it, or not based on interests or demographics, but actually, like, I'm asking for this, I'm going to deliver it for you. Okay, does that make sense? All right, so let's go back. So now that we've established a list of keywords for this example of the branded show, we said, okay, let's just start with a few keywords that we like. So that was the next step. After we looked at that, we said, well, what are we gonna market here? And we said, here's a nice little list. I sent it to Rhonda, see if she thought it was pretty good just as a start. Success stories for women entrepreneurs. So here's the list. Here's the volume. And so the next step is, so how do we now use the keywords to rank for what we want it to rank? So in this just very broad analysis of how we start ranking, I'm gonna teach you 2 things. One is, how do we label, how do we title our video to where it's still somewhat congruent with what we want to promote? And then also something very important that most people overlook, and that is renaming the raw file name. So here's what happened. Rhonda uploaded a couple of videos and said, okay, go ahead and rank them so you can show the group how you do it. I said, wait a minute, we got to go back. And she's like, oh yeah, that's right, we forgot. We have to look at the video, figure out what we're going to rank it for, and then go into the file name and rename it. We rename our video for our keyword. So before I upload it to YouTube, I called this video Successful Female Entrepreneurs.mp4 was the name of the raw file. And then we upload to YouTube. Okay? So again, raw file, keyword, exact match. Big, big, big. So, because that's the first step in telling YouTube that it's relevant to what people are searching for. Second step is finding a unique way to blend your keyword and title. So in this case, we called it Successful Female Entrepreneurs, which is the keyword, as you can see here. Successful Female Entrepreneurs -- branded : media in the city, expert panel 1. Because actually Rhonda had this as a title. And I just said, wait a minute, we could still do that. We can, as long as we utilize the entire space for our title. but let's put the keyword in there.
But that's the biggest thing. I mean, this is something that I sometimes forget, and so I always love, you know, going back to the expert, because we've been doing this for a long time. When you go back to these details, it does matter. That keyword in the front of that video is going to matter. And I see this happen a lot, though, Horacio, now that we're bringing it up. They're like, okay, cool, I get this video, let's upload it, and then let's just keyword it, and let's just see. I did that the other night. I was like, oh, shoot, you're right. What am I thinking? He goes, we got to delete that. We got to start back from our research. Let's go back. I'm like, wow, it's so important for me to get reminded, too, because I do this to my clients. They're like, okay, Rhonda, you know, this is this is what I do. This is how I do it. I'm like, well, who's your perfect client again? Who are we talking about again? What do they want? Now let's go and talk about what your brand can do for them, because you got to go back to what do they want. It's the exact same process, ladies and gentlemen, on building a brand, how to select, how to target what you're talking about, because you got to know your customer, or you got to know what they're doing, and this is how we do it. So again, remember, get the keyword first. When you have a raw file on your computer, keyword it, then upload it, because now we have this tight organic connection to the actual keyword that they're searching for. Okay, I'm always reiterating. These are triggers for me as well, Horacio. I love it.
Great, great. And you know what? It serves a dual purpose. It actually will keep you organized in your hard drive, because believe it or not, occasionally if you people have gotten their YouTube channels either penalized or removed, usually just penalized if you're not doing anything shady. However, you just never know. Don't ever delete your files from your hard drive or your Dropbox or wherever you keep them. And this is a really nice way of archiving them, because you'll know you can find it, because it's based on your keyword. If you ever need to recover a video, you know where to find it quickly. So it serves a nice purpose for that. So once we do that, once we establish a keyword, so just to give you some results, we ranked, we uploaded these videos. Some videos will rank quickly, some will take a little bit longer, some require some more views and likes and subscriptions to actually start ranking more. YouTube needs to see that it's a legitimate video, that it's good. So in this case, we got Successful Female Entrepreneurs starting to rank. It's still on page 2. We just haven't had enough time, and I'm a believer in not sending. A lot of people do these fake backlinks from Fiverr. That's my last resort. I actually learned, you know, the people that taught me how to do YouTube, but this was 2 years ago. They were doing a lot of backlinks from Fiverr. You just have to be careful. I find that I can rank sometimes if I can just give it a few days when I'm having trouble ranking, it'll get the views. And I have ways of getting natural views, of running traffic that's real, not fake, just to avoid staying there on page 2. So in the case of Successful Female Entrepreneurs, it's a bit more competitive. We're still on page 2, but just for accountability, and you saw my other screenshots, it will work. So keep an eye on this term. We'll be in the top 5, I would say, in 3 to 5 days. But coaching for women entrepreneurs, we were already getting huge results based on exactly the strategy that I showed you right now. So branding coaching for female entrepreneurs is a little more long tail. We're already #1. Our panel #2 video is #1. And you can see this black frame right here. It's an incognito window, which means it's an absolutely pure form of seeing if your ranking is actually ranking, not based on your cookies that are in your system, in your computer, but this is an anonymous window. In Windows, I think it's called an anonymous window or something like that. But in Mac language, it's incognito window. Okay, so we're ranked #1, and then we also ranked. You see how we cross promote. We are ranking for Successful Female. We're ranking for branding coaching for female entrepreneurs. We ranked this other video that doesn't even have that in the title. You see it, Successful Female Entrepreneurs? But one of our tags here is branding coaching for female entrepreneurs. So I don't think we're going to be able to get too detailed into the tags, but I'll go into an overview here in the next couple of slides. And then for coaching for women entrepreneurs, we're #4. So these are, I just did these screenshots. This is about 8 or 9 hours ago. This one has 1 view. This one says no views, but it already has 3. Actually, I just checked it. This one has 1 view. So wait till these get a couple of views, and they will. I mean, when something's ranked in number 2, number 3, number 4 position, people see it. I mean, people are searching for it. Obviously, you see other things here.
Let's even look, like, it's really good to, I always love to look at what's going on around you, right? So when I look at what's going on around me, women entrepreneurs, the one below number 3, founders plus successful brands. So there's a Social Edge Summit, right, that was very similar. It looks very similar to our panel as well. I mean, they've been around for 3 years. They got 55,000 views, right? See, this is where time tells. We are on the front page. We kicked off a video of 55,000 views because we are targeting the keyword appropriately. This is something heavy to look at, guys. This is, now we're in competition right now with the exact search ranks for that 55,000 view video.
You don't ever doubt that you can knock off a high authority channel. Like I'm outranked Bob Proctor for how to do a paradigm shift and how to do, heavy personal development terms. It's possible if you do it right, if you just give it time, let it get some views, and it can happen. You'll be surprised, especially.
Yeah, go ahead.
Especially, I'm sorry. I was just, especially if you have some sort of network or some sort of support group like Rhonda mentioned, where, hey, just everybody throw on their channel, let's everybody subscribe. That's when you're already getting views and you throw that into the mix. I mean, it's just explosive. I mean, just you wouldn't believe what can happen to a video with 10 views, 2 comments, and a couple of subscriptions. I mean,
yeah,
it can literally from
really important too for everyone to hear is that, yes, like the social network makes such a big deal. So here's that, I'm just using this as an example. Now we have a network. We've got our Freedom-Preneur tribe. We've got the Meeting the City ladies, right? Now we're leveraging each other. One video, right? Maybe this video wasn't even getting a lot of views, but maybe someone did a talk and said, and they showed this video, or they put this video and a highlight on, their blog, but this summit that they're at was obviously had a lot of people there, right? So when you're leveraging other networks, or you're speaking, or you're offering book offers, and you've got certain things, and you want to rank videos, blog posts, whatever it might be, that's how you do it. You leverage other activities that you have and drive that specific traffic to certain videos that you've got. That's how we begin to not only use the search traffic organically, but you have to take it the next step further. It's not just like set it and forget it. This stuff does set forget, but for you, if you're really wanting to build subscribers and views, you've got to take it that next step and start bringing traffic to certain videos or leveraging groups to get more activity on your channel. I always reiterate that because so many people, Horacio, they just want it to happen overnight, and they think that they need more subscribers. And I want 5,000, 10,000 subscribers. It takes work. It doesn't just mean upload a video, keyword it properly, and that's going to happen. It means you've got to focus on it. Energy goes where the focus flows, right?
That's right. No doubt. So do we have, Rhonda, do we have a few minutes where I can get through some really basic video optimization? Would you like me to cover that for a couple minutes?
Yeah,
this is
the we started a little bit later, so I think everyone's rather excited about what you're doing. We've got a lot of people going, wow, they're just loving just the process and understanding the process. So certainly do that, and they can stick around as long as they want. Just knowing what we've got going on here is valuable to their business.
Okay, sounds great. Okay, so let me go just through this basic optimization that at least will get you to the point where, okay, you're uploading a video. What information can you load in there to tell YouTube that you are the video to rank? Like you are the solution to people's problems that enter in your keyword. So like I said, first you rename the video file before you upload to YouTube.
Really quick, will you just put your screen on slide view? Some people probably have small screens. I forget sometimes too when you're searching. Yeah, when we're searching, we always forget to go back to slide view. Fantastic. Thanks, buddy.
Gotcha. Okay, so rename the video file before uploading to YouTube. Your keyword should be at the very beginning, and a call to action if possible. Sorry, that wasn't grammatically correct. So in your description, your keyword should be at the beginning, meaning, hey, thanks for stopping by. This video talks about how you can brand your business for a female audience. in this video, blah, 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 and then you go into it. But you see how I use my keyword in a very smooth way without just like people where they keyword stuff. It's called keyword stuffing, where they just put keywords at the beginning, and it just sounds horrible. Versus an introduction that says, hey, I'm glad you landed here. You know, we're excited to train you on how to XYZ, insert keyword here, right? If you're a local business, you want to put in your phone number right there. Why? Because as you get more views, you're also going to rank some of these videos in Google. And when you start ranking in Google, your videos actually rank in Google as well. It just takes a little bit more time. Sometimes only the description shows the first 2 lines, the first 60 characters or 100 characters, depending on the computer. So you want your phone number to be there as well, depending on what kind of business you're in. But you want a call to action, and you want the keyword right there to show up, because you have to hit show more in YouTube to actually see the full description. So you could actually put a bunch of gibberish all through the middle, but your first couple lines should be good. Call to action and keyword. It should also be at the very end. I like to, if you see those videos that I rank, sometimes it's a little bit unnatural, but hey, you know, most people just want to watch the video and do what you ask them to do. They don't want to read your 350-word description. So at the very end, I also say, hey, and if you ever want to check out more videos on how to XYZ, insert keyword here, make sure you visit my other videos here, and then you promote your other videos. Or I also like to say, hey, if you want to, remember, if you ever want to come back to this, if you ever want to come back and review how to XYZ, insert keyword, make sure to come back here and check out my video again. And I actually put in the link to the same video that you're already watching, because about 50% of SEO experts say that Google still captures and gives you that free link as SEO. So you're putting in a link to the same video that you're watching, and it's giving you some SEO juice. That's a little secret. That's just for this crew here. Don't spread that, because it's actually we don't want this to spread too much and just to, you know, be all over the place, because then we start to lose our edge. So let's just keep that one between friends. But you actually get credit for that little SEO plug right there at the very end. In your description, like I said, oh, whoops. Actually, I haven't mentioned this. You want your description to be between 300 and 600 words. 350 is what I usually shoot for, just to be safe. YouTube and Google want relevance. They want quality content. So that's just another little sign. And I have tested a few things where in higher competitive niches, I'll do that. For example, in these 2 videos, I actually ordered a Fiverr gig just for the content, because we were running out of time today, and I just paid somebody $10 and said, write 2 descriptions, watch the video, and give me a 350-word summary of the video. Like, I paid for it. It didn't get here in time because they messed it up. So I didn't use it. But typically, like, if you want to scale up, that's one of my scaling strategies, is to really find somebody that could just say, look, don't transcribe it, but summarize it in 350 words. And then I'll just insert it in there between my call to action at the top and my closing and call to action at the bottom. I'll just load it in there, and it makes sense. It's nice enough. For me, those are the videos that I do. If you're going into super high quality branding, then you need a little bit of higher quality content than that. But when you're just trying to rank, that's a nice little hack that'll increase your productivity tremendously. So now tags. Sorry, I'm losing my voice here. So you have an opportunity to put, I don't know, more than 12 tags. I try not to go crazy on it and confuse YouTube. So what I do is I do the first tag is my exact keyword, right? So if my keyword is SEO agency in Austin, I'll do SEO agency in Austin, and then my second tag will be best SEO agency in Austin, SEO company in Austin, Austin SEO company, things like that. I won't vary it too much. Maybe I'll throw in a couple of other, like expert or something like that. I won't confuse it too much, and I'll usually end up with 6 or 7 tags, okay? But if you find yourself in a really, really competitive niche and you just can't break through, there's a way, on another webinar we can cover it, there's a way to actually spy on your competitors and see what tags they used to rank, and then steal a few from there and plug them into your videos. But I don't usually use that until I really want to break through the top 5 and I'm having a really hard time. But that's another little strategy there, a little hack that we can cover perhaps on another call. So that's the main thing. Other than this, we do stuff like some outbound links into certain authority sites, some cross-linking between videos, some recommendations, some basically little signals that we send YouTube and Google, telling them that we are a video to be watched for people that are interested in our niche, in our business. So if I'm in the SEO business, I may link out to Search Engine Land, which is an authority site for SEO consultants and affiliate marketers. I may do a little Wikipedia definition to a certain term if it's a complex term. Things like that. I mean, it's a variety. That part is not an exact science, but I've noticed significantly my rankings increase when I can throw in some authority, manufacturer authority, basically on my on-page SEO. Other than this, we have a lot of off-page strategies that really kind of turbocharge it and really break into those competitive niches like bookmarking and views and embeds into high authority sites and a couple of other tricks. But this right here, if you're not in a highly competitive field, just following right here what I've told you on this page and doing your keyword research, like I mentioned, it's going to break you into the first page without a doubt. I think that may be a good amount of information for today, Rhonda. What do you think?
I think so. Why don't you pop off your screen? Come back to us, Horacio. Let's see your face.
Where am I?
A lot of great comments. Is there any specific questions that are coming up that anyone would like to ask, so we can make sure that we do manage the questions? You know, this show is specifically targeted towards obviously our Freedom-Preneur group, giving you some education on YouTube, giving us always a leg up, and specifically for also our Meeting the City ladies who are just going to start having their videos coming up for their shows. And of course, they're going to be uploading them into their YouTube channel. So there's some very specific things that you can do right now to prepare for that to happen for you, right? Which is doing some keyword research based on your niche, right? Go into Google Keyword Planner. Get your 50 to 100 keywords that will connect to your business. Then utilize your shows, uploading them keyword first into your YouTube channel, and then adding the keywords. Now, I know it's very important for everyone to understand, but guys, this is the fundamentals of getting, yourself ranked. Okay, certainly we have, let's see, there's some people, they're very valuable. People are like, wow, this is extremely helpful to your businesses. And it really is, guys, because, again, it's for everything. Christine Robinson, who is, the best-selling diva. We're trying to work on her tagline, but her book and her mission is getting you to becoming a bestseller. Christine uses these type of strategies to help her people get their books in front of more people, their videos, their blogs, all of their shows. They use this type of keyword research to help you get in front of the right people. This, guys, is invaluable information for you to understand how to build your brand, how to get in front of more people, the right people, not the general public. See, Horacio, I think that's what so many people get lost in. They get excited. It's sexy to have hundreds of thousands of views. I mean, it is. It's great. I've got, some videos that have hundreds of views, some have 20,000, 10,000. But I tell you what, even the ones that have 100 or 200 views, they're extremely popular and important to my business, because those are the 100 people that actually found that video that wanted it. So there's a difference in mindset. I think that I know you working with your clients, your high-end clients, that you're running this for their whole businesses. You're setting up their long-term strategies for their business. And now, once these are done properly, people will start searching, and you can use that set it and forget it strategy, because you've got the funnel working. You've targeted the right keyword. It's the right person that searched for it. They hit your link. They go to your funnel or to your website, and they know you've just solved that problem without them even realizing it. See, that's the value in the psychology of understanding marketing, understanding what people want. And we talk about this often, Horacio. Your brand is you. It's everything. If you want to connect with more people, you got to be in front of them. You've got to be relating to them and connecting. So I think it's extremely powerful. I know a lot of people got a lot of value. We did share, Horacio, that you and I decided, okay, I know 1 hour and a half is not enough for people to really get everything. We're going to give you all we've got today, and I think that the basis that you've provided is going to help people a lot right now. Some people are saying, I think I need more. I want more help. And so we have put together a workshop to allow you to have more help. Now, because you are a part of our Freedom-Preneur Tribe or our Media in the City ladies, you guys get a bit special, more special help, so to speak. And this has become a commitment that I've made to all of those that are part of our academy, part of our tribe, and that attend any event that I have. We'll give you as much as we can at the time we can give it. We'll do a lot of done-for-you services inside the academy, but specifically if you're do-it-yourself services, if you would like to have more one-on-one, we are opening up a workshop. It's actually going to start. You guys can go to the right-hand side. It's a big, fat, red button. You can't miss it. It says, I need more help. I want to learn more. So go on over there because I want you to see what we're doing. We are going to begin a workshop next week. It's going to start directly following my Freedom-Preneur shows. It will be at, we'll work on the exact date and time because it's going to start next week. We have to make sure that everyone's able to attend and it's at the right timing. And it will start next week, and it's a 4-week hands-on workshop. We're only allowing 10 people, and for a very strong reason. It's because we want to be able to look at your videos that you need help with and help get them ranked and help get the appropriate keywords. So Horacio will be doing this type of work with you, going through, helping you get your keyword set up, getting that list of 200, and then taking the current videos that you have and getting them tagged appropriately, keyworded appropriately, and we will be able to watch what happens with those videos that you have, and to help you create a structure and a strategy for building the next 6 months of the year, at least until the end of the year, getting the keywords that you want so that you can be targeted. And so let me just show my screen just in case people aren't watching it, just so you guys can see. That way now you're getting some one-on-one. Everyone wants a lot of time, but remember, we can't give you all the time in the world, right? We can only give you what we can. So we do create special opportunities for working one-on-one. And so the workshop will start next week. It's either going to be on Wednesday or Thursday. We were trying to work out the exact day. We said next week this time, but I think it's going to be a bit late for some people. So let's we'll work on the times and dates. If you guys need help, we're here for you. So if you are a member of our tribe, all tribe gets 60% off of any workshop that we do. It's just something that we offer. And so the tribe pricing, and if you're meeting the city, will be $497, and we will run it for 3 to 4 weeks, depending on what type of work we get done together. And then, of course, if you're a non-tribe member, totally fine. You're willing to pay full price, go for it, $697. Otherwise, you can join the tribe under join-fpa.com, and for $47, it'll allow you to get inside the tribe, and now you get $200 off. I think it's worth it for those of you guys to join and to get the value that we're offering. But again, you will. This is something we're especially doing today. So literally, in the next 24 hours, this will be closed. You're either in or you're out. Doesn't matter to us. We're just here to offer to you the value that that you need, or the help that you need. That's really just our mission for helping you guys. So hit on over to that button, decide that you're going to register, and then we'll be connecting with you directly so that you can join us. And we'll keep you guys updated as to what's happening. But this will be recorded. This is a Freedom-Preneur Show. This goes into the archives, so all of you know that this will now be downloaded, re-keyworded, and uploaded into my YouTube account. I do have a playlist that I use on my YouTube channel. All Freedom-Preneur shows can be found on that specific playlist under the Unstoppable Family YouTube channel. But one thing to remember, guys, also on the side of the page at the very top, there is a 1K and 7-day subscribers. Leverage it, right? I'm actually promoting this on my Facebook page. I'm going to actually show you guys how to get there. I'm promoting this on my page for a reason. Why? Because I want more subscribers, but I also want to help you get more subscribers. So that means, look at this. I'm boosting this puppy. I spent $100 on getting more people on this thread for you. I'm spending the money to get you more subscribers. So if you're not using it, it's your fault, right? It's your problem. So get over here to my page, click on that button. It's going to take you to this thread. It's at the very top of my page. It's a pinned post. Go here. It says YouTube week, getting subscribers, 1K in 7-day challenge. Go down here. I give you some content. There's already 700 views. We got already like 26 comments more, 30-some comments, 22 shares already, or if there's 4 shares, 22 likes. People aren't leveraging it like they should, but the ones that are got a lot of subscribers already. Use it. These are people I don't even know half of these people. It's because I marketed it. They put their channel right there. All you do, you post up your channel. There you go. Awesome. New people are posting it every second. Post up your channel, and then you make sure above you go to each other's channel, you subscribe, and then like everyone's post above you. That way you know that you've liked it. That means you've hit it. They're going to do the same thing. Believe me, I've got great followers that follow along exactly, what I do. They know that I'm only here to offer value. So my followers and subscribers will continue to do this for the next 7 days. Leverage it. I'm paying for you guys to get free subscribers. Most people are not willing to pay for you. They're marketing just to get you more business, but that's what I'm willing to do because that's what I know helps. The more we leverage each other, the more you give, the more value, the more you decide, heck, Rhonda's got something to sell, I'm going to buy it. See, that's how it works. Value, value, offer, right? Because I know I've earned the right. I'm not afraid to say, join me in a workshop. I'm not afraid to say, come to my events. You know why? Because I will give you more than I ever ask you to pay. That is my seal to the kiss promise. And I know, Horacio, that's your seal to the kiss promise too, because you
Absolutely.
give way more than you ever ask for anyone to ever pay, especially to me, because I'm like, dude, get out here. I got people that need your help. He's like, let's do it. 24 hours, boom, here we go.
Only a fraction of what you've done for me, Rhonda, so
well,
honored to be here. Thank you.
And that's what we're all about. So, guys, there you go. Horacio, thank you again for being here. We'll be connecting with everyone who tried to join. You'll get a direct connection. But make sure that you join. It'll go down in 24 hours. So if you know people that want it, share it. If you would like to join. We also do have our Facebook group. You can scroll down and make sure you get inside our Facebook group. They're powerful in there. Lots of questions, tons of online marketing, business building. They come from all walks of life, and that's a place for you to leverage. That's where we leverage all questions. I've got thousands of clients that I work with, and I can't work with them all individually. We leverage the group. We leverage private workshops. We leverage private coaching. That's how we are able to still live as freedompreneurs and have a life. So there you go. All right, awesome. Thanks, Horacio, for being here again. And everyone, have a great week. We'll see you next week. And as always, be unstoppable. Cheers, everyone.
Bye.